So as I go into this, let me just start by making it abundantly clear that up until now, Africa is not only the wealthiest continent, and yet the poorest. I would like to say that in background, the youth are still the center of Africa's present and future. Let me give you a few statistics. According to the ILO, out of a working age population of 776 million persons in Africa, at least 286 million are classified as NEET, meaning they are not in employment, not in education, not in any form of training. This actually makes most of the youth in Africa not just unemployed, but also not being prepared for a productive life. So on average, as I say, in today's terms, not only do we have this 286 million people in need, this figure will grow to 375 million by 2030. In today's terms, people in need, meaning not employed or educational training, are 40% of all youth between the ages of 20 and 24. And this figure is for East and Southern Africa. Zimbabwe's NEET rate is 29%, which is less than the regional average, mainly because of the educational system, not so much because of the employment, but a lot of youth are compared to other countries, in neither education or training. But for young women, the NEET rate is even higher. And in our region, the highest rate is in Ethiopia, where 68% of young women, 20 to 24, in NEET, followed by South Africa at 56%, and then Namibia 55%. Kenya is 53%. So, but let me go back to the facts why we should still remember that Africa is the wealthiest continent. I've given you some statistics here. They call it sometimes the curse of the riches. Africa has 40% of all the gold in the world, 90% of all the world's chrome, 90% of all the world's platinum. It has the largest reserves in diamonds, cobalt, platinum, uranium. It has massive amounts of oil, natural gas, copper, iron, bauxite, silver. Let's put it this way. Altogether, Africa has at least 30% of all known high-value minerals in the world. And Africa has 60% of the world's arable land. So all in all, when it comes to the production of tropical crops, Africa is the largest producer of cocoa, sugar, salt, timber, tropical fruits in the whole world. And I need not tell you that when it comes to wildlife, Africa has the most charismatic of all wildlife found in the world. There is no continent with such charismatic wildlife. The lion is the most charismatic of all wildlife. You've got the elephant, the rhinoceros, giraffe, buffalo, name it. So Africa is blessed. It's not only the wealthiest in terms of material things, it is also the wealthiest spiritually. This is the cradle of humankind, where the human beings evolved from being apes to human. It has the most developed human spirit. Let me fast track on this economic narrative I'm giving you to tell you that my biggest worry is that Africa is sleepwalking into being the largest economy in the world.